You know, when you get out on the golf course, knowledge is king. And having a device on your wrist that allows you to have the accuracy of GPS and follow your shots, monitor the distances and yardages for your particular shots, you can't beat that. I guarantee you, if you have the right device, you may knock a couple strokes off your game. I'm the TheCovertCrow. Today we're going to talk about the GARMIN APPROACH S20. A digital watch GPS monitoring device for golfers of any level. Let's get into it. All right, gang, I got the white gloves on. As you can see, time to talk about the GARMIN APPROACH S20. Now, you probably want to hear about the specs. I mean, at the end of the day, it is still a watch. You wear it on your wrist. So, we're looking at a 37 millimeter case, well, 36.7 millimeter case. We have a 15 millimeter lug width, but it is an integrated strap. So it's actually 22 millimeter strap. Some good thickness there to offer you some support. We have a lug-to-lug of 52.5, and it is a rectangular design, similar to that of the Apple Watch, very sleek. And we only have 11.2 millimeter thickness, which is just fantastic. And now, here is the rock star of this beauty. She's coming in at only 41 grams. Casing and bracelet and all, full package, 41 grams. That thing's so light you may not even realize you have a watch on. And that's good, because for those of you that don't wear a particular timepiece when you like to golf, the ability to not feel anything on your wrist is just perfect. It's not going to impair your game or your swing at all. Boom. Now we have a 4-button functionality with this particular device. We have 2 buttons on the left, which is the up and down for scrolling up and down the screen. The top right is your OK button, which is when you want to accept a specific function. And it also doubles as the light function. And it has good illumination as well. Once you depress that, it goes on, stays on for a few seconds, and then goes off. Quite nice. And then below, we have your back button. So if you ever, or return, if you want to go back or return to a previous screen, that's the button you'll hit. So great functionality there. It's not a touch screen like some of the other models out there on the market. And honestly, it works just fine. As a year on the wrist already, I've had no issues with pushing those buttons and using the functionality while I'm on the course, as well as just in my everyday use. Now the GARMIN APPROACH S20 runs utilizing Bluetooth and GPS. So when you have the app, the Garmin Connect app downloaded to your phone, they work hand in hand together, assisting you with downloading golf courses, setting alarms, monitoring your health, sleep ability. Like, can you believe it? Rapid eye movement. It tells you how long you've been in deep sleep. You can't beat that. While also counting the calories you've burned, monitoring the steps that you've taken, how far you've gone, total distance. Like, seriously. So now let's get into what this watch can do for you, both on the course and off. So we have the ability, once that GPS is engaged, and I'll show you that when we're on the course as well, just to give you an overview of how she works. But you can monitor tee to green distances and yardage. You can monitor fairway distances. You can utilize the GPS to allow you to figure out what's the best layup position to hit the ball into. Not only that, hazards. Hazards are huge. We don't want to go in hazards. Come on, man. No water, no sand, no bushes or trees. Period. But not only that, it also lets you know ball to center of green distance, as well as the far back of the green and the front of the green, in case you want to drop an approach shot in short and then it rolls forward, giving you extra distance on the ground. Wow. The Garmin Approach S20 also has the ability to track your shots for your overall round, and then you can go back and review that later at a later date. Sheesh, talk about development. This thing's gonna make you better. And of course, hole-by-hole scoring entry. So when you're done the hole, it actually knows when you're done and you're on the green. Because when you start walking to the next hole, it pops up. Gives you the option to enter your score, and then it tracks all the way through for all 18 holes, giving you a final total at the end. Cha-ching! Now, as you can see here, we have the time display, as well as your steps taken for the day, and a power bar at the bottom. If we start by pressing the OK, the top right button, you'll see that we have the option to start round. The satellites will start to locate. This can take anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. Now, as you can see, the GPS satellite automatically tracks and locates the course that you're closest to. Now, in this case, I'm actually standing on this particular course, so there's no need to search, but you can just scroll down. Make your selection, press OK. The course will be loading. And we do want to keep score, so we will press OK. And here we are on hole number 1, a par 4, 342 yards to the back of the green, 305 yards to the front of the green, and 324 yards to the center of the green. So as you can see the accuracy, I'm just outside the 100-yard marker, and we are tracking at 103 to the center of the flag, 119 to the back of that green, and 84 yards at the front. I know that's going to be my attack wedge. Full swing, attack that flag, stick it tight. Why don't we get a bird's eye view? So after you've completed hole number 1, you'll see the watch actually recognizes once you've completed and you're off the green, and gives you the opportunity to enter your score live. So utilizing the up and down buttons here on the left side of the watch, you'll basically just go up. Whether you shot a par, you'll hit enter or OK, and if you shot a birdie, you can hit down and it recognizes a birdie with the circle around. Or if you need to go up because maybe you went in the water and you ended up getting a double bogey, it recognizes that as well, and then just hit enter. Once you do that, the watch knows you're on hole number 2. And here we are with a par 3, 145 yards to the center of the green, 155 to the back where you can see the bunkers, and 133 yards to the front. Let's take a look. Last but not least, it tells the time. It is a watch after all. Digital display, 9:41 a.m. current time, right? You also have the option in your settings to change that particular appearance. So right now I have the white with black on, as you can see, but you can also change it so that it has the black with white numerals. Perfect. Give yourself a little bit of versatility. Now, the Garmin Approach S20 is seriously for anybody. I don't care if you're a scratch golfer or you shoot 105. This thing could help you get through your 18 holes of golf. No question. And it would make a great Christmas gift for somebody. Him, her, your children, It doesn't matter. They could be learning to golf. You get them on the Garmin Approach S20, it's going to make them develop that much better. Now the value of this beauty, we're looking at only about $200 Canadian. And some of the sources where you can get it here in Canada, one of our major distributors is Golf Town, big box store. They carry all kinds of stuff. And they've been known to have a few Garmin devices as well on hand. So you can go in and take a look, or you can check online. Also, we all know what Amazon is, right? I think. Yeah, I think everyone knows what Amazon is. Go check it out. Garmin Approach S20. Probably coming in at around $190 to $205. All depends on the range, where it's coming from, shipping, all that stuff. So go check it out. You want to hurry, because if you have Amazon Prime, it could be delivered in like 24 to 48 hours. Wrap it up under the tree, make someone's day. Now the charging capabilities and power reserve for this beauty are just fantastic. For starters, easy connection. We have a USB corded charging cable that comes with the device. It just plugs right into your regular wall socket and charges within anywhere from 40 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on how low your power is. And we can get approximately 7 days of power for this watch, depending on how many functions you use and or how many rounds of golf you're actually utilizing the GPS for. So it does work really good. And over the course of this past year, I've played a number of rounds, and basically I can get a 1 full round and almost through a half of the second round of golf. But oftentimes I'm only usually playing 18 a day anyway. So more than enough power to carry you through a full round of golf and some reserve left over. As far as connectivity goes, as you can see on the back, you have these pronged, this prong section right here, just on the rear of the case back. And the USB cable looks like this. And this little alligator clip has teeth on it. And quite simply, it fits in as such. Easy as pie. And then of course it doesn't come with a cube, but I'm sure you can find any type of universal cube. Even the Apple cubes work just fine as far as charging capabilities go. So it's as easy as that. Overall, she's a beauty. The Garmin Approach S20 digital GPS golf watch. It is awesome. Super functionality, easy to operate, a pleasure to wear, 41 grams. Gosh, need I say more? And super affordable. Wow. I could talk about this thing till I'm blue in the face, but you know what? Go out and get it. That's all I have to say. Go out and get it. A year on the wrist. And guess what? Many more coming. I'm the Covert Crow. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, because you know what? You don't want to miss the next video. And what do I always say? There's always going to be more videos. Hey, did you hear me? Smash that bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.